Hey, hey, friends. Andy Kennedy here with the 60 Days of Toxic Truths, and I am back in the yurts. Today is day 48, and today we're talking about hand sanitizers. And the good thing about COVID, I feel like one of the best takeaways about COVID was that people started making their own hand sanitizer, and I loved that. I loved that, we had a run on hand sanitizers, right? And so everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, where am I going to get these hand sanitizers from?" People started making their own. Let me tell you, the best thing ever was hearing people just say, "All I'm using is alcohol and maybe an essential oil or two," right? Or they're starting to Google natural hand sanitizers and they're coming up with things like this. This is Thieves. And Thieves is a blend of essential oils that was created back during one of the other pandemic unhealthy periods in the world in global history, where thieves would coat themselves with these 3 or 4 essential oils. Clove, it's too small and it's too late, and I've been driving all day. It's a 13-hour drive. So I was going to do it on the road and then I never did. So I can't read these ingredients in this light, but I know uh, peppermint is one of them, and cloves is one of them, and well, I'll put it in the Facebook group. So if you don't know Thieves, you can go Google it. I have done a couple of lives on this product anyway, not necessarily Young Living, because that's the Young Living name. I think On Guard is the doTERRA name. But I have another brand, like a local brand from Canada that I love. And anyway, back to Thieves and back to natural hand sanitizers. Go the natural route when it comes to wanting something that's antibacterial. Because for one, a lot of people say, "Oh, don't use hand sanitizers because you're killing off the good germs." Well, in a time like COVID or a pandemic, like, you don't care what germs. You're not being discerning about germs, right? You're like, let's just get rid of the germs. Yes, it's okay to have germs. But yes, it's also okay to use things that are antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. Um, and that's okay. But make sure that they're the natural version, the clean version, because what's showing up in our antibacterial soaps and lotions and hand sanitizers are our ingredients that are being recalled uh, and ruled unhealthy by Healthline and the FDA and EWG. And, triclosan is one of those ingredients. Fragrances, which we've already talked about, sodium lauryl sulfate, bleh, you don't want that. Parabens. And alcohol is drying. So too much alcohol is not good for your skin either. So it's good to find something that's like aloe based like this, and has those essential oils in it, or make your own. Super easy to make your own. Or stop fearing the germs, boost your immune system, and let it go. Because I don't really use this a whole lot unless I feel like, I've had this since, oh, I don't even know. I think 2020 or 2021. This same bottle, right? I've used half of it, right? So I don't use it very often, because I just don't feel like I need to kill the germs. But if I'm somewhere where I feel like, ew, this is kind of dirty, I don't want to pick up things that might be in this place, whatever that may be, whether that's because I'm traveling on an airplane, someone's, sneezing and coughing around me, right? That's when I tend to use something like this. But as I've said all along, be mindful of your ingredients, read the label, and do the deep dive on hand sanitizers if you haven't already. Because the biggest thing that we don't want to see in there, really is not just in addition to the triclosan, is where's that word? Where's that word? I looked it up and then I lost it. It's not meth. It's not. Yeah, it is methanol. Methanol, propanol, um, those are 2 words that are toxic. They're listed as in the FDA's list of products that you should not use. So you can go to FDA even, I don't always trust the FDA, but on that one, triclosan, methanol, propanol, make sure you're steering clear of those ingredients. Those are the toxic ingredients that we're trying to avoid. So that's today's live. Thanks for watching. Thanks always for being here. Share it if you love it. Join the Facebook group if you want to be a part of that. And we'll see you tomorrow for more toxic truths. Thanks, everybody.